Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm going to be reacting to Bleach 1000 Year Blood War episode 37, I believe. But yeah. Okay, so first briefly about last episode. I I still feel the same. I still love it to bits. And I feel like the only thing that maybe I could have highlighted a little more is that just Nanao's growth on asking Kyoraku for her sanbakuto and basically saying, like, you don't have to bear this burden alone. I'll do it for you now. But, once she realizes, as well as Kyoraku, that she cannot do it alone right now, because it's kind of a big leap going from never fighting, especially with a sword, to basically fighting a godlike being with just no prep. So it makes sense then that Kyoraku and her would reach like a compromise and they would both share the burden. And like you can really tell how much when Kyoraku reacts to Nanao asking for Shinken Hakyoken, he's so shocked that both that she knows, but also that she would ever even try to do something this big for him. Because usually it's him that, he keeps on going. But at the end of the day, basically for a long time now, he's had to basically keep on going while people just keep leaving him and or sacrificing themselves for a greater cause. So to him, that's never felt like a possibility. But he doesn't really have much of a choice because he's pretty injured. So he then goes like, okay, here you go. But you can really tell that it's not something he's ever thought about before. That, wait a minute, I don't have to just be okay and stand around while people go on without me. We can do something together. And he tried with Ukitake at first, like during Soul Society. They were both side by side against Yamamoto. But the more and more responsibility that he takes on, even the least he would want someone else to take any kind of similar burden. But it's because it's both Nanao, who he's so close with, but it's because she's so close with that at first he couldn't bear to just let her, just basically be independent and carry a burden of her own. But now that he's come this far to dying, basically, and now basically tells him, I don't want you to die, Just give me the sanbakuto, I'll show you that curse is just a bunch of nonsense. Now, there's a theory that it might not be, and it might be related to Shinken Hakyoken just being basically what cut the Soul King's limbs. But, we're talking thematics here. So, yeah. Like, I still talked on length about that, but not necessarily about that specific scene. So, yeah. I think that's everything. And I just really love at the end, too, when Kyoraku catches Nanao as she falls. And the job is done. So, like, if we ever get a Hell arc, I would love to get a continuation of that new phase of their dynamic. But yeah, we're here. This episode, I already know, unfortunately, that we're only getting one episode for the volume friend, which I did say was gonna be a bit disappointing, and that's because I wanted uh, extensions for both the actual fight and the flashback. But uh, we don't always get what we want, because I was like, oh, okay, we're getting uh, two episodes for the finale, so maybe maybe we would get a friend 1 and 2. But okay, I guess not. But it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's just I'm more than a little nervous, since this fight is basically what I've been waiting for since uh, before the Course 3 started. Like, this is my most uh, thing that I've been looking forward to this whole core. Obviously, not counting what we didn't know as manga readers that was going to happen. So yeah, just it can still be amazing and wonderfully done. I'm just like, please, please don't rush through this, please. So yeah, let's go with an open mind. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we're starting with their first meeting. Oh boy. This is already making me emotional, and we just started. Oh, the bruises in his arms. Oh, my babies. Oh yeah, this is. I need this to completely make me a sobbing mess, and I'm already feeling it. あなたはひねくれ者。強がる心が、おすゆのやってよにぎのやっても、寝るわりしない。なんて嘘信じてるよ。君の腹は離れても、いつか僕は忘れたとしても、ああ、ここはよし必要ないせ。それ一緒に通じ合って、神様、ごめん、お前予測さい。強がりでね、気くなして、君の宿命を恥曲げていけそうだ。泣いていくらい、寂しい夜に、お祈りをするよ。孤独にしないよ。Okay, we're going in. Okay, we're starting the fight. Okay, yo, the choreography seems pretty one-on-one with the manga so far. Oh, nice. Oh, he made Hashwells bleed. Who's this music? Oh, Jugo. Yo, the animation. Oh, my voice. Uh, this is so tragic. Ooh, the way the shadows are enveloping them. Ooh, nice transition. Ooh, yo, look at him go. Oh, I like that transition to the flashback again. Hmm. No. No. Little Jugo is so. There's no life in his eyes. Hmm. Oh, the B button. Not this line. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Oh. I think that's the first time we see it in the anime. Ooh. The flames in both of their eyes. Hmm. Oh, not this OST. But I really wanted them to save it for the end of the fight. Oh god. That's new. Holy shit. Now seeing that Bazz B saw what might have been his mom killed from that up close. Like, oh, that we really get a more personal understanding of why Bazz B is so devastated rather than him just telling us. And that's where he saw him. Mm. I like that addition. Mm. Oh, this is such a like just Hashwell's reaction on saying that. Like, yeah, that tells you a lot already. Hmm. Both of us, huh? That's Hubert, I think. If not, then it's Argola. It's Citrus. Uh, my memory is not as good as I think. Stonrita. Oh, I like that. Jugo and the reflection of the water. Oh, yep. Hmm. Oh, this music. Oh, this is so pretty. Yo. Wow. Oh boy. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, is that Hiroshi Kamiya? Okay. Now this is Hubert. Oh, there's the girl that had the machine gun. Uh. Mm, that was too reckless. No, just look at Jugo. He's so not with this. Oh shit. Yo! This feels very much like how they did Reiatsu in the OG anime. Not exactly, but very similar. Oh, yeah. Yo, the voice acting was on point there. And there it is. Oh boy. Uh, oh man. Yo, the art is so amazing right now. No, he has no idea why Bazz B has that expression on his face. I'll I'll say what I want to say about this when the episode ends. Hopefully, I'm not too emotional to talk about it. Oof. Oh, not the head pat. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, oh, that was done so well. Oh yeah. I hate it, but I love it. No. Is he gonna call him by his full name? It's the opposite. Mm. Oh. Oh, this expression. I'm watching. So leave him alone. Wow. The background there? Oh. 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 Hashwell's eyes. No. Oh my god. 1 second. Okay, I'm back, and I've calmed down a little. Just a little. So first of all, I feel like I was nervous because this whole thing is like top 5 like favorite what could you call it, sequences of the whole arc for me. So not knowing how they were going to do it, I was like, they better do it right, and they more than did it justice. And they did some small additions here and there, but definitely not like the big overhaul that I thought they could do with it. But like just getting what was on the manga and adding some stuff here and there. It was already peak anyway, so the staff just nailing this. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, obviously I'm biased, but I think this is straight up one of my favorite episodes of the whole anime. Now, I don't know, like, obviously I don't have a specific ranking right now, but it is really up there. And I think it might actually even elevate Hashwolf and Bazz B in my Bleach tier list as well. That scene though, that last scene, oh my goodness. Honestly, I think they even like it's even improved in the anime with the voice acting and the way that they did the sound design there as well. How Bazz B's young voice feels kind of like far away and with like a little bit of static, and then the last one is just so close to your ear. Oh man, that is a bit. The conflict between these two just breaks my heart. I saw someone like compare Hashwolf and Bazz B's relationship to Renji and Rukia's. Like these two are basically like, what if Renji and Rukia never got to make up and reconciliate and stitch their bond back again? And that that definitely adds to the hurt as well. But okay, I'll try to get to the bigger points that I want to get to. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it all because there's so much to this to this fight, and the flashback surrounding it, obviously. So, Hashwolf, aka Jugo. Like, I remember when this was coming out and people were like, oh man, Jugo really changed his mind about being Bazz B's friend so quick. It's like, no man, get some reading comprehension and just try and see between the lines and try and understand where the characters are coming from. So first, obviously, like, it's so heavily implied. Like, you don't really need it spelled out. But Jugo's uncle was abusive to him. Physically, as we can see by the bruises, but also in a more insidious. Well, it's already insidious, but you know, there could also be like hints of like sexual abuse also going on. I don't want to go that way. I would hope that's not what it is. It's just the way that he said, "My precious Jugo," really gave me those vibes, and yeah, like no wonder Jugo Like, it's not like he was like actually happy, because like maybe he did like a smile when it happened, but he's just hiding it from Bazz B because he wants to hide the abusive part of uh, how his uncle treated him. But he basically shows no reaction to someone. It could just be like, oh, he's just so sad, he doesn't know how to react. Especially with Bazz B, that he barely knew Hashwolf at that point. They'd only met like maybe once, maybe a few times. But yeah, I don't think Jugo would ever even like he'd do his utmost to try and hide the abuse that his uncle would put on him. But yeah, basically there was nothing for Jugo to avenge. There was never anything for him in that revenge. It was all for him helping out Bazz B. It was all, Jugo was all doing it for Bazz B, basically. And after all, he didn't have anything else. He's like, well, he's my first friend, and all his family is gone because of this guy. His uncle. Yeah, I wish I didn't have to call him that, because I highly, yeah, he did not act like how a parental figure is supposed to act, but Jugo is like, well, I am. There definitely must have been some relief that you took that guy away from Jugo's life. But he wasn't gonna tell that to Bazz B, so he's just like, okay, yeah, sure, let's go for it. Like, Jugo could just walk away at any moment because there was nothing for him here. But he's doing it because of the first and only friend he'd had. And then the day comes when they meet Yuha. And then Yuha tells them, oh, I found you. And this is where we get Bazz B's internal thoughts about him being like, oh, but I had the talent. I'm the one who wants to do this the most. I'm so much better than you at everything. So, yes, I do think that he considered Jugo a friend, obviously. But there was definitely some superiority complex influencing the relationship. He didn't see him as his equal. It was more so like, oh, I'm so doing you a favor for just, hanging around you so much and helping you out with training and stuff. But then when it turns out that it was the other way around, Bazz B just cannot take it. Like, so much of his identity just revolved around being the best, even before he met Jugo, but even more so after he lost his family. And that was the thing that he had to and needed to count on most to get revenge, which was like the biggest quest and goal and desire for 5 years. Because if he doesn't have that, then what does he have? Completely blind to the fact that Jugo still needed him. I still wanted to be by his side. That's why he turns around and is like, yo, Bazz B, what should I do? And instead he's just met with anger. Anger that he doesn't understand. Because, well, that's the only relationship, the only close to healthy relationship that he's ever had. So it's like why aren't you, like, this all, basically what, everything that he says, why aren't you happy? This, everything we've been working for. But he completely was unaware of Bazz B's flaws and how they really mixed with the way that he feels about Jugo. Like, obviously, it's not black and white. That just because he had that kind of reaction doesn't mean that he hated Jugo. It's more complicated than that. It was such just a big vulnerable moment for both of them. And once that Jugo says that, wait a minute, Bazz B doesn't want me around anymore? Did he ever want me around? And she's just like, oh, okay. Well, there's this person who's telling me that I'm so good, actually, at everything that I thought I was lacking. And he's telling me that he needs me. Not like Bazz B. And that could also just, there might also be like a dark side to it as well, that like maybe that's something his uncle used to say to him, I need you, so stay with me. So yeah, it was just two teens who didn't get the proper help from the trauma that they each received. And that's how Jugo just saw Yohavaha as something comfortable, something he can rely on. Well, he will never lose. So I'll never lose him. But regardless of that, what happened between him and Bazz B that day, he never wanted for Bazz B to die. And that's why he never wanted to fight him. Because he knows what happens when there's conflict between servitors. And that's also why he keeps his eye on Hubert. Because he doesn't want Bazz B to even be beat up by him either. He always kept an eye on him from afar. Even if the closeness between them could never be repaired again. But both of them never forgot what it felt like to be called friend by the other. And that's also why Hashwell didn't want to fight him here once again and kept telling him to stop. Because if he's like backed into a corner like this, then he'll have to kill him. And we know who will win. But Hashwell really didn't want to do it. Like, it would be easy to show Hashwell like just shed a tear or something as he's walking away. But just the fact that we just get him like actually like having his mouth curled down and we don't see his eyes, like, to me that's enough that this was so that it hurt him just as much as Bazz B. Also, the freaking episode title, Friend, but the end is in red. I hate it here. The end of this friendship. Okay, I think that's all the big points I wanted to get into. So, if I think of about, about something else that I want to talk about next week, then I will do so. But for now, I think I'm satisfied. So, what do you think of the episode? Did you love it? Then please let me know. If you enjoyed my reaction, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.